Hey guys, welcome back. So, just got done doing what's the formula. Decided to do a little change of scenery here to the place. And since I was doing the Fig Fed stuff, I figured might as well shoot the video for him now. So, Wrestlemania 8. The main event was not for the title. The main event was Hulk Hogan, which you can find tons of Mattel Hulk Hogan figures. But you can't find this person unless you build him. Ultimate Psycho Sid. Now, they had an elite version that has non-white little boot kind of socks, I guess is what it was. And then they would release a SummerSlam in a red singlet with the white little thing. That's what I did. I basically hodgepodged this together. Originally, I found an Ultimate Sid formula that didn't have the boots or anything like that. So when I did get him, I didn't realize he was on ball joints. So I actually ended up just taking the knee pads or the higher up knees. And because of it, one of the knee pads kind of broke a little bit. I could fix it. I'm thinking about doing that pretty soon. Not too worried about it. Of course, you can get different Sid heads. This has a little bit longer hair Sid. Kind of more of his Sid Justice, even though he wrestled in black during WrestleMania 8. More of his Sid Justice look from WrestleMania 8. He wouldn't be Psycho Sid until he returned back in 96 and 95, 96 in the WWF. Of course, Sid would go on to become WWF champion twice. Just as a transitional champion both times, nonetheless. He ended up facing Undertaker at WrestleMania 13 and main event in that one as well. So, I mean, he did get 2 WrestleMania main events out of it. Of course, they were easily overshadowed for Savage, Ric Flair, and Bret Stone Cold from WrestleMania 13. So he never got like his just due. But meanwhile, he's not the super most difficult person to make. I mean, the parts are there. I mean, there's the Sid right there. I mean, that's close to Mattel as you can get. The smoothness to it. Now, I didn't actually build the torso on this one. It was already built, but this is what kind of started giving me the idea to convert as many elite figures and basic figures I could into making these. So I remember, like I said, I've been on the wrestling fig board for years. I've talked, a little bit. I've messaged. I've had a few of my comments get retweeted or whatever it is, or answered. And I was like, what about like a Ultimate WrestleMania main event series? And in a sense, I see a little bit of that happening with the basics, matchups here and there. But like I said, King Kong Bundy's still MIA. You still have tons of guys who are Ultimate. Of course, they said that the Ultimates are now going to be kind of geared towards the current roster guys. So like the next wave is going to be Cody and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, which is cool. I mean, I do need to get a Kevin Owens. That's fine. Zayn, I already built one. I can maybe build another one, I guess. And of course, Cody, I built one with non-drop down hips. No drop down hips on this guy. That's one of the reasons I converted him as well, as I was so tired of moving the leg and it sticks out way too far, it breaks. Which luckily I haven't had an ultimate break except for that Chase Razor Ramon figure, which really upset me. This week though, if you follow my Facebook, if you follow the Facebook group I'm a part of, the customizing Facebook group. Excuse me, I had a hiccup there. I got Alexander Hammerstone, and I went to go like this to kind of move his legs, and both snapped. So, Boss Fight, I bought another one, but they are $50-something a piece. I did email Boss Fight. They said they're going to send me a replacement, so I tried to then turn around and go, can I just cancel that? I don't need 2 of them, so I may end up having to bite the bullet. In fact, I paid for one, which I'll probably throw in Macari and sell as is for what I paid for it, because hopefully I will sell. But be very careful with all these new figures. Someone told me to make sure I always put them in the hot water, give them a little hot water bath before, just that way, the cold temperature can easily. You don't know where these things are coming from. They've been up in the air. They've been, on the road for a while. Could be, frigid temperatures a day or two ago, and the figure's still kind of frozen from that. So always be very careful. But nonetheless, the formula for this guy is very simple. You can get the Sid boots. I go with the SummerSlam if you want the white color in there. If you just want, as is. He wrestled without him sometimes, but a lot of times this is what I remember from Sid, especially his 96 Survivor Series win against Shawn. He had this whole getup. Except for the hair was a little shorter and whatnot. And they have that, but it's more of an orangish curl color, which I really wish they'd visit the Sid with the shorter hair, the Psycho Sid hair. Do an Ultimate, do an Elite, whatever it may be. I mean, obviously, I just buy it to switch out the head, so it could be a basic for all I care. I've pretty much got the Sid formula. The only thing is maybe I give him a bigger knee, a bigger elbow pad. Now that I have paint pens, maybe put a little yellow mark on top or something like that, or over here on the back, because he did have a very, identifiable logo that naturally WWE makers aren't going to promote that brand of knee pad or elbow pad. But since I have the little paint, I can easily put a little mark right there. You couldn't actually see what it says, but it would still look authentic. So there is your WrestleMania 8 main event Psycho Sid, or Sid Justice rather. Obviously, mine looks like I have to fix that knee pad. Still great, boot's still good. The powerbomb's still great. He had a powerbomb, he had the choke slam where he just kind of like gave him a look, did a one-arm choke slam. So if you got Hogan and you have my collection, then you can get through pretty much all the WrestleMania main events up until WrestleMania 9, which will be available soon because Yokozuna's coming out. Probably, I think I pre-ordered one on Target to come out in April, so still a ways away. Nice thing is, when you're as busy as I am, you work as much as I do, and you build as many figures as I do, time goes by pretty quickly. So hopefully soon I'll be able to, I won't probably review it because it's already Mattel, but trying to think. So you've got Brett and Yoko, WrestleMania 10 as well. Bam Bam is somebody I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a formula for it. The person who's supposed to send me a torso of Bam Bam so I can take it apart, dissect it, and see how I can make this possible. Can I add the Andre leg? Can I add the Andre torso to it? It's going to naturally have to be cloth. It's going to have to be cloth bottoms and cloth top, and I've got a good customizer out there who's already told me how much it would cost, and I will do it. But right now I'm working on building the rest of my Spirit Squad, and I'm also building Kenny Dykstra, which, sneak peek, Kenny Dykstra. Now I could switch the head to the wrist, the headband one. I probably will because it's a little smaller. What's nice is you can't see it, but like there's black on here. I've been painting over and over and over and trying to get rid of it the best I can. And from the camera angle, you can't see it. It looks like a clean white boot. So the knee pads will be switched to white. The gear is going to be fabric. It's going to be his kickers with the more white color and the blue, but I'm just going to leave that one for now and tell you what the formula is later on for that one. But there's a sneak peek on that one. So, but going back to the WrestleMania, so Bam Bam I'm in the process of trying to build. Don't think I'm going to build a Lawrence Taylor. I mean, maybe he might pop up in the future in Mattel or something like that. Sean and Brett, you can get variation to him by both those guys. 13 is Sid, so there's Sid again. And a Taker, which you can easily use his Gobbledygooker one. 14, Austin Michaels. 15, Rock Austin. 16, I guess a Big Show. I could probably try to build a Big Show. Triple H, Mick Foley. 17, Rock Austin. 18, Jericho, which I have a Jericho. It's not that WrestleMania tire Jericho. They only made that in R3 form. If you remember R3s for way back when. 19, Kurt and Brock, which you can get a Ruthless Aggression Brock, and you can get, you can make a Kurt. Of course, I don't see more Brocks coming out anytime soon, other than the one that's planned. But because of all the negativity and the light, all the events that have happened, I don't see many more Brock Lesnar's ever coming out for Mattel, if ever again. 20, I have a Benoit. I'll demonstrate him. That's the one I'll show next. I'm going to show Chris Benoit Ultimate in the next Showcase WrestleMania main event. So stay tuned for that one.